My frustration is mounting. You see what it says, right? Everyone's in sales. Now, at the very least, I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you're an accountant, if you're an engineer, if you drive a dump truck, I don't care. And especially if you're selling cars, because that's what prompted this. Here's the bottom line. Know your dang product. Now, I'm not saying this out of frustration. Well, maybe a little bit. It is incredibly, it's completely unbelievable to me in this day and age when everything is online that I should walk into a place where I'm going to buy something and know more about the product than the person who's attempting to sell it to me. Now, cars, washer and dryer, engaging a new firm to do an audit, whatever it might be. You are selling your product, and by extension, you are selling yourself first. Know your product, because you want to turn off a client quickly, even if you are the best deal on the planet, is them feeling frustrated because you don't know your product and you can't answer basic questions. So yes, I'm trying to buy a car right now. I've looked at 3 different brands, German brands, and I've gone to 3 different dealerships, actually 6 different dealerships now. And I've asked a series of very simple questions. What's the horsepower? Does it have Apple or Google or both? Does it have all-wheel drive? I mean, I know the answer to these questions. And if the answer to these most basic questions is, I don't know, or you give me a wrong answer, you better go back and hit the books. Because what you've just done is just prove to me that I'm wasting my time as a consumer. Know your product. And if you don't know something, you know what you need to do. I'll find out. But if it's basic and it's something I can read online, you have got to know your product inside and out. So how do you get there? Well, use the product. I mean, to the extent that you can, right? Live the product. Read everything you can about the product. Know every nuance you can. You must take the responsibility to self-educate if formal education is not available to you. I used to sell shoes. I didn't spend time walking the factory where they make the shoes. You know what I did? I read. I tried them on. I tied them. I walked around the shoe store with them on to get a sense of how they looked, how they felt, how they might break in. And let me tell you, sorry, that was Luna groaning over there. Let me tell you, I didn't have the internet, and I didn't have all the books and guides and manuals and all the other crap that's out there today so you can learn your product. I had to do it by living it. And I'm not trying to make this one of these, hey, when I was young, but nothing has changed. The resources are there for you to know your product. And if you don't know your product, you're going to lose the sale, and everyone's in sales. Know your product, learn your product, be better at articulating what it does, what it doesn't do, what the basic answers are than your competition. Because that's often what it comes down to. If I'm in a place to buy something and I get frustrated because the basic questions aren't being answered, I'm out. I don't care what the price is, because there's now no trust. If you can't handle the basics, how are you going to handle the more complicated things? It needs service. I'm stuck on the side of the road, which better not happen. But it has. The financing, all that junk that you have to go through. How am I going to trust you and your organization if you don't know the basics? Learn your product. Get in there and use it. Drive it. Wear it. Demonstrate it. I don't care how you learn your product. That is your absolute non-negotiable, undeniable responsibility. And as a consumer, I'm holding you accountable to that. That's what makes the difference between a yes and a no. I'm Todd Cohen, the sales culture architect. Hey, I put a lot of these videos up there about everyone's in sales and how to be a better speaker. Would you please help me grow this channel? Hit subscribe, hit like, hit notify, and dare I say, leave me a comment. Tell me about a time that you've gone to buy something and you knew more answers than the salesperson did. and it just left you frustrated. Or better yet, give me a time when the salesperson met or exceeded your expectations. That's what I would really like to hear. Talk to you soon. It's Todd. Thanks for watching. Would you please hit subscribe, hit notify, and share this amongst everybody who's interested, like you are, in getting more of what you want, need, and deserve? Because everyone's in sales, and that's where your success starts. Changing the mindset till you get what you want, need, and deserve.